Hello everybody, today is gonna be a very exciting day. We're gonna go to commissary and lease out our food truck, the caravan essentially. Alright, so actually I've been there yesterday already, and the leaser said that we actually have to bring straight cash to sign the lease. And I told them it's like nobody, keep thousands of dollars in just paper bills, on hand. I was like, nah, we deal with truckers and they all do that. So what's gonna happen today is we're gonna go to Chase Bank and withdraw some green bills, and then go to the commissary and get a big puppy. It's gonna be 18 feet long, the whole like fully decked out food truck, everything inside. And then after a few days they're gonna do the engine tuning and everything, and then we're gonna send it off to a custom paint job guy who's gonna do a custom wrapping, vinyl wrap the entire truck in our custom designed liveries. All right, so let's go. Yes. All right, let's see. Get cash. The maximum amount is 4,000. We have to go inside. I'm pretty sure you can't really film anything inside the van. So let's see. Actually, I lied a little bit. Not only I have to withdraw $8,100 for the term for the food truck, our caravan, I actually also need to get another 10,345 in cashier's check.
Are you guys recording?
Yes.
A little bit.
Recording to me.
Sorry?
Yeah, he's recording me. Yeah.
If you don't mind taking me outside.
Okay, cool.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's
Yeah.
doing-
Well, let's do it outside. Okay.
Okay.
Alright. Wow. This envelope. I actually honestly have never touched so many pieces of $100 bills. This is surreal. I don't want to lose any single bill. And this is just one certification. A cashier's check. Almost 10 grand in it. Well, actually 10 grand. 10 grand. 10,478. This is for the YouTube studio. So next time we'll be in downtown LA, our YouTube studio. Let's go. Alright guys, this is it. This is the place. La Raza Food. Well, of course they didn't sponsor us. We actually come here to lease the trucks. But if you look at it, this is essentially truck heaven. This is where all the trucks call home. It's called commissary in California, where you have a food truck. You can't just park anywhere. Like after you're done with the day of business, right? You're generating grease, your dirty waters and stuff like that. Like there is dedicated legal place to dump it and wash your equipment. And these places are called commissary, and this is one of it. In a nice area. So we're gonna basically lease a truck from them. Appointment was 2 p.m. Oh, hi. Hi.
What's your name, brother?
Leo.
Leo? Jack.
Either fist bump or handshake, or the very awkward one. Thank you, Jack.
Nice to meet you, brother.
Alright, brother. Take
See ya.
So she said the one next to Zero and the one behind is our truck. It's called Ice House because all the food truck use so much ice, and of course we have to use a lot of ice too. There's a whole building. It's like a giant freezer, ice piled all the way up. Alright, so this is ours. A year ago we started the company. Deep in pandemic, January 2021. I'm a PhD student back then in biochemistry. I tried to capture carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and make fuel out of it. That's my research. And now the lab shut down and there's nothing for me to do. It's like, you know what? Yeah, let's start a company. I'm lactose intolerant. And I love boba, and they just suffer the consequences. Well, I can actually drink a tiny bit, and then there are consequences for me to be lactose intolerant. And so I was like, I spent so much money on boba, might as well start my own company. So that's the dream. And then fast forward a few months, the summer of 2021, we actually won the whole prize, and that was $150,000 of a brand from like one of the biggest international student startup competition. And in fact, we're invited to the UN grand final this summer, September this year as well, just the capstone showcase event. But anyway, and then came back, was like inspired, well, let's actually have to do this. And then I was trying to graduate, get my PhD, it's no joke, writing thesis, at the same time trying to run a startup company. I was like basically no life, no sleep. And then luckily I graduated, now Dr. Leo officially, March 18th. And so now, finally life takes strange turns. I'm getting a food truck. I guess spoiler alert. So after we get the food truck, right, we're planning to collaborate with racers and drivers, right, like professional NASCAR drivers of some sort, and then go to the Arcadia. I think Arcadia, that there's like a racetrack, right? And we're gonna have the driftiest food truck of the entire West. I am gonna try to make boba milk tea while the driver race the food truck down the race course and see how it goes. Another spoiler alert. We're designing the packaging that is shatterproof so that we can actually go through what's called a retort process. A retort process is essentially you basically made your drink, right? And you want to be shelf stable so you can really like do online and ship to longer distances. But then you have to really kill the germs, like it has to be aseptic. And the way to do it is to basically snap heat it, like heat up really quickly to pretty high temperature, and then only very briefly, and then suddenly cool it down, right? It doesn't change the flavor, it doesn't destroy the nutrition value in it, but it kills the germ. But that essentially, the sudden heating and cooling will induce a lot of stress in the packaging materials. Glass is not usually the best material to use, but we can try. It will shatter the material, right? Sudden cooling, sudden heating, sudden cooling. And so we're designing a packaging solution that can withstand the retort process. And then to test it, we're gonna send it to 120,000 feet into the stratosphere and then release it from an airplane. See if you can withstand that. 120,000 feet is about 4 times the altitude a commercial jetliner airplane flies. So it will be pretty amazing up there. We're gonna choke all the way to stratosphere and go down.